Besiege. Is it worth a buy? Let's read. Besiege is a physics-based building game in which you construct medieval siege engines and lay waste to immense fortresses and peaceful hamlets. Build a machine which can crush windmills, wipe out battalions of brave soldiers and transport valuable resources, defending your creation against cannons, archers and whatever else the desperate enemies have at their disposal. Create a trundling behemoth or take clumsily to the skies and cause carnage in fully destructible environments. Ultimately, you must conquer every kingdom by crippling their castles and killing their men and livestock in a creative or clinical a manner as possible. Guys, this isn't even greenlit yet. This is early access. It's like, yes, I know what you're thinking. I know what you're thinking. You'll be doing a worth a buy on concept art next. But no, guys, you mustn't think like that. I hate early access as much as the next man, but at the end of the day, you gotta give some of these people a chance. And I'm doing a whole video on early access soon, so you'll be able to hear exactly how I feel about it. But let's concentrate on this game. They're trying to get greenlit with this game, and it caught my eye because it looked fun. And it's only $6 or so. It's only about what's that, about £3.50? That's not a lot of money, you know. A beef burger. That's how much. It's really cheap. Now, I flew through the whole game in about an hour. I mean, there's not a lot there if you're just racing through to do the objectives, but that's not what this game is. This isn't about,
hey mom, I finished Besiege in an hour. Ain't I a pro? It took Jake an hour and a half because he's a fucking loser, man. He's a fucked up retarded loser, and his mother's a whore because he took him an hour and a half. Must post on the Steam, hey guys, I did this game in an hour because I'm so pro.
You know what I'm saying, guys? That's the kind of gamers that we have now, and it isn't for you. You just go back to Call of Duty, just f*** off. This game is for the person who sits down and goes, ah, the night is mine. The night is mine. What shall I do with myself tonight? I know. I'll build a war machine. And I'll put flamethrowers, cannons, circular rotating saws, catapults and all manner of evil, hideous weaponry and murder 600 sheep. I mean, we all get that thought, guys, and with this game you can do similar things to that. Because what this game is, it's about building a fucking weapon. Whatever you want to build, you can pretty much build it. You can build a flying machine, you can build a static machine, or you can put something on wheels and steer it around. And you have to create havoc. And you do that by building a machine and putting various weapons on it. Now, the building is quite slick, I must admit. It's quite fun as well, because you can pretty much build whatever you want. You can armor plate it, you can even put propellers on it and try and take off with it. Although I didn't have very good results when I actually tried that. I didn't have very good results when I tried anything, to be honest with you. My machines either blew themselves up, caught fire, or collapsed. However, I was still able to progress through the game because the objectives aren't really much of a challenge, and half the time I did them by accident. But honestly, I was laughing my tits off while I was playing this game. It brought me fun, it made me laugh numerous times, and before I knew it, I'd finished the game and was then going back to previous levels and just making it a little bit more beefy. Because that's what this game is. It's not about finishing the game. It's about being a child again and just putting together some crazy contraptions and just seeing how they work. It does need a lot of love. There are bugs in it and it can be a little bit frustrating, but it's fun. And what more do you want? If you want to pay £3.50 and have fun, well, you will with this game. It is fun. The maps need to be a lot bigger. It's more like a taster of things to come. There's something like, I don't know, I felt like about 9 or 10 different levels to get through. The full game is going to have a lot more. I mean, I was only on one part of one map. There's numerous maps. There's the moon as well. Different planets. There's also different game modes as well. Mine was kind of a progressive story mode, but there's like a free play mode that's going to come in that isn't out yet. Also as well, one of the things that I really like about this game, you've got your constraints to build. Like there's a lined square where you can't build outside of that, or you can just build this huge fucking war machine. So it kind of constricts you into this square if you want to progress to the next level. However, if you are not bothered about progressing to the next level, you can press a mode in the game which takes away the square, and you can build a huge machine. You can build whatever the hell you want. So if you're into doing the whole game, fine, progress through, but then you can come back to any level you want and just make this biggest badass machine you could ever want. I haven't done that yet, but I'm probably going to do that next. That's next on my list for this game. I would like to see bigger, better maps, more men to kill. It did start lagging when I put about 1,000 guns onto my war machine. I had to take a lot of the armour off because it was just Lagsville. So it does need a bit of optimization, but it does look good, it sounds good, and there's nothing like circular sawing a lot of sheep. So for £3.50, guys, I'd have to say it's worth supporting this if this is the kind of game that you like. I enjoyed it. I didn't come away from it thinking, oh, what a waste of £3.50. I didn't feel like that at all. I came away from it thinking that was hilarious. And that's what you want. Whether it's early access, alpha, beta or finished, it's irrelevant. It's about having fun. And my channel's about telling you whether or not you're going to get value for money if you go into a game at a certain point. And I'm telling you now, if you go into this as it is now, you're going to get value for your £3.50. It's great fun. You can't get it on Steam yet, but there is a link, as always, in the description of where you can buy it. So this is Besiege. It needs a lot of work, but it's great fun.